To do your intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to Prepping in Progress. I'm Steven. This is Miss K. Yes, guys, she really does exist. She's camera shy, has been trying to hide for months now, almost 12 to 13
I think I
months.
succeeded at that.
But today, unfortunately for her, she had a project that she wants us to do, and I sneaked out the camera. So it's a K-centric video. So stay with us. Okay, so what are we doing? Because you
Well,
described it, but not very, I didn't process.
so the bottom of it is basically going to have to be filled with stuff that can be biodegradable and put in the bottom of it.
Okay.
That way it will be usage in basically breaking down. So I have limbs. Here, break that one. And that one. And that one.
And then what do you want me to do with it when I'm done?
Put
That
them in
one?
there. Not in either one of them.
Oh,
What we're doing is building up the bottom of it.
okay.
So that, oh, these are actually really long. Sorry.
You're fine.
So
So is this that kind of like that berm farming they do, where they lay the sticks and whatnot, then they cover it with?
raised beds, same as the raised beds. Basically, you're just putting the biodegradable in the bottom of it so that it has ongoing nutrients.
Okay.
And we have pretty well dead wood. And then once we get these filled, ow, that one actually hurt. Here you go, have that. Once these get a little bit of a bottom to it, so that we don't have to fill up the container as much, will help. Here you go. Can you break that one down?
No, that one's kind of solid.
Okay. You can just put it aside.
How about we just put this one in-ish? Maybe not.
So,
That's
all right.
going to kind of be sticking
Well,
up.
unfortunately, I need you to go get more
Sticks?
sticks and stuff. There's biodegradables, like basically the leaves and stuff over there in a pile that is made already. If you could go get some of it in this tub,
All right.
so that we can break them down.
I shall return.
Okay, that's not gonna make that hurt. Anyway, you just gotta make it build up the pot. It's gonna help not only by reducing the amount of potting soil that you have put in there, but also gives you biodegradable nutrients in the bottom of it to help break down as your plants grow. We are planting cucumbers, straight neck squash, and I got 2 different varieties of tomato that I want to start. This one is the celebrity one, and then this one is the little Romas. We eat a lot of these ones, so I figured it'd be a good buy. But I had a little lady, well, you can't really see them behind me, that was down our road on my way to work every day that had these buckets. What has them full of like cow minerals and stuff that they have, they're very good buckets to make for actual planting. So that's what we're going to use, and we'll have to do a couple of different ones because I only bought these for today. And then if we need more dirt, I figure I can also buy more plants later. We also have seeds for a later date also, so that will be good. Oh, and here he comes back. All right. So we're just going to fill it a little more so that we have enough to put in here.
This one may be too big, although it is trying to rot out, so maybe it will.
Eventually. It's kind of nice that your dad left all this over there for us to use.
Yeah, I will admit, it being snaky time, I was very, very unsure
About where to get it. Yeah, I was flipping it over with a stick earlier just to make sure that we weren't going to end up with a
You said you wanted
sugar.
leaves and other biodegradables?
Yes.
I went like this.
Oh, you scooped it out. That's not bad though. All right, so
I don't
you
think
wanna?
that one's good.
All right, so just pour whatever leaves you have in the bottom of that too, and then you can just pour it out in that. See if we can build it up a little. Pour it in that one and a little bit in each one of these.
Sorry, I should have gotten more, but
No, it's good.
I mean, you're pretty much teaching me about this.
So putting everything in the bottom of that, it helps with drainage. So you're not going to have the pots themselves actually have holes in the bottom of them. So it helps with the drainage to give it some. So when the rain or whatever on it, it doesn't get root rot and it has more stuff down in the bottom.
Okay.
So now we're going to pick up a bag of soil. Do you want to do that part or do you want me to?
I can do it.
All right. And then we're going to cut open the tops and pour it in the containers.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, there's some big old ants in that too.
Yeah.
I did get Miracle-Gro potting soil just because I wanted to grow big and be bountiful. So I didn't know how much I need, so I was going to do 3 pots and 3 bags. Hopefully we don't use it all. Got it?
More or less.
More or less. All right. Oh yeah. Great. Now do the next one.
I like this. My face isn't all over the videos. You're getting to be a star.
You're so funny. So I want them pretty much level so that we can level it out just a little bit to be able to put the pots in there.
We got a problem.
What?
Well, there was considerably less left in the bag when I got to this one.
That's why we have 3
want
bags.
to open another bag, but that's gonna.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
We're gonna do these, and then we can go get the seeds, and we can plant some seeds in some too. I still want to go back and get watermelon, zucchini, maybe an eggplant, something that we're actually going to eat, and maybe put up, kind of like the eggplants and different things we can either dehydrate or can or freeze.
Well, and growing up vegetarian, we could use eggplant to make steaks.
Yes. Eggplant parmesan. Sounds fabulous, actually.
Oops.
I did not grow up vegetarian, but we ate out of the garden, so it wasn't so bad. All right, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we have these. These ones here are the straight neck heirloom squash. So we're going to plant them basically around in a circle. That way they cascade out of it.
Okay.
So that you'll still have to go and get something for the vines to go all over or give them enough space around it to actually go in. But we are going to do those in that.
This one.
Yep.
All right.
Break up the roots just a little bit. Not breaking the roots, but just break it up so it grows.
So it can expand.
Yep.
All right.
And then we're going to bury it up. And you want to bury it to where it's stable enough that if we need to, we can add more dirt as it grows so that the roots will get better. Now, all of these plants are really good from Burpee. They have like 4 or 5 different plants inside of them.
Okay.
So they're going to be very populous in here. It's going to be overrun, which I think will be good, or at least good for us.
Now, you're going to want me to either put a wire mesh up and over or...
Well, we can do that, or we can do the fence around it, or a fence through the middle of it.
Okay.
So that we have enough support to hold the vines up.
Okay. You have to go right where my hand is. We've got a root stick right there.
Okay.
Oh. Which means that we're going to have to come to the outside over here.
Last one of that one. And I'm going to keep the tag just so we know what is in the container itself. So, put this one in the center. All right. Let me just break up some of those clumps. Now, we'll put that right there so we know what it is. All right, you can move that one aside. Let's do cucumbers. All right. So these are just the burpless cucumbers. Honestly, they didn't really have a whole lot of selection when it came to different veggie plants. We went to Home Depot for these, but they had a lot of flowering plants and everything out there, but not a lot of vegetables really right now. So that was a little bit.
Well, I know I was at the one in Harrison, Arkansas last week sometime. I went in after work, and their seed selection is out as well in the back, well, front right corner-ish.
There you go. Again, some of these have like 2 or 3 that has already got good growth on them, so we should be really well in cucumbers and squash.
How many more you got?
Just 2 more.
Okay. I was trying to plan space and...
They're good. All right. I don't think we're doing too bad. I know it's a little late to be starting our gardening, but container gardening, I really don't think there's much to it as long as you don't start it in the middle of summer.
Well, I got a few things already down in the greenhouse here at the homestead, and I need to dig the tiller out of the woodshed.
Yeah, so I can go buy some okra seeds and some corn seeds. Make just a rows and plant. Oh yeah, fried okra. I mean, if you want to.
I had a friend many years ago who sunflowers were her favorite kind of flower.
Oh yeah?
And we just... always makes me smile thinking of all the crazy stuff we used to do.
So this one is Ashley Aroma. The little small tomatoes that we always use.
Okay.
So
my karate sensei uses the Home Depot buckets to do these.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. I just thought it was really lucky that the old lady over at Red had all these that she wanted to get rid of for $5 a bucket.
Wow.
And she cut me a really good deal because in the end, we got all of these containers. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus a whole bunch of little ones that we can start our own seeds in, plus some hanging baskets that I thought about getting strawberries and putting in, just so we have some fruit in there with everything else.
Are these Roma as well?
No, these ones are actually slicing tomatoes.
And we're putting them in the same.
Yeah. I'm just going to have one side for the little. I mean, they're big enough containers that they should work out pretty good.
A tag for these?
No, there's not a tag. But those are called celebrities for that one.
Okay.
So, I think we did pretty good.
I think you did.
Our garden is started. Do you want to go grab some water for our green bucket over there? Our watering, and we can water them and put them aside.
I can do that.
Where do we want to put them to? Are we going to leave them on the deck, or do you want to put them out on the ground?
We can leave them on the deck for now. And then you can decide if you want to transport it over to the bug out location and let them there. But since we're not fully moved in yet, we could leave them here since we check on mom and dad at least once or twice.
I think that'd probably be good for now. We're going to share the mass production of them anyway.
Okay. Sounds good.
And we can keep them up here away from the deer for now until the squash and cucumber gets to growing really well. Then we'll have to move it. But guys, start of our little garden. Just a container garden. Not much, but it will help cut the cost of groceries. That was a big ant. And whatever else we can runge up and find seeds for. Should have already started the seeds, yes, I know. But we've been really busy working on the house and helping his mom and dad with the main house and stuff. So we haven't really had time. Between that and working, it kind of run out of daylight here and there. But we are succeeding one way or another, one step at a time. It works. Here he comes with the water. Hey, Isabella. Come. Yeah.
Yeah, so since we've been playing with the dual wireless microphones,
Oops, I forgot
I never thought about the fact that while you were narrating and discussing all this while I was getting the water, we may have picked up the water filling sound on the bucket as well.
Ooh, well, you know.
All right.
What is that, ASMR?
Something.
Sounding. All right. Yeah, just drench them pretty good. Hello, honey.
For the record, that was not intentional.
That was funny. Okay. All right. That one's good. Now you want to skid it all the way around the circle. That way all of them get a little water. All right. And the next one. All right. We are good. Look at that.
And keeping in mind that we are operating under the possibility of thunderstorms as well as the sun disappears and the skies are beginning to turn gray.
Again. Well, you know, we succeeded in one thing today.
Yes, we did. All right, guys. So thanks for coming to our TED Talk. That's the plan for this prep. Putting in the wood at the bottom, leaves. I'm excited to figure this out and see how well it does. Because Miss K has been exposing me to techniques on how to grow our food better. Because, you know, I mean, I grew up city boy, which meant whatever dirt was in the backyard is what we gardened with. I think Dad did his own compost pile out of the grass leavings, and that was it. Whereas she's actually mixing things up.
Well,
And
here in the great state of Arkansas, we grow rocks.
yeah,
We have a lot more rocks than we do dirt.
yeah. So we shall see. We'll keep you tuned and updated as to how these grow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us.
Bye, y'all.
See you soon.